What's up, fam? Hope everybody's doing fantastic out there. Today we're taking a look at a pretty sweet knife from QSP. This is one that, as of right now, is on sale with traditional pocket knives. Today is the 21st of January. So make sure that you guys check. I will have TPK linked down below, but definitely check them out on TPK first to make sure that they're not still on sale. But this is the QSP Hawk, and I apologize, I didn't clean off the blade first. I guess that shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. It seems like I never do that. But yeah, this is the premium version of the Hawk. There's a bunch of different options for this thing. There's a bunch of different handle materials. There's even the budget version with the 14C. So we're not going to really go into pricing on the knife in general. This thing runs the gamut on pricing. But these are typically around the $115 to $150 price point for the S35 version, depending on the handle material. Blade and all your specs, you're looking at a 3.22 inch blade, 7.35 overall, and a 4-ounce knife. So it's got a little bit of weight to it, and that is because of the liners. As you can see, there are not cut out. There's no weight savings whatsoever in the liners. So if this were my knife, personally, I would take it apart and I would cut some, drill some holes in these steel liners. If you have the ability to do so, make some weight savings in there and really lighten this knife up a lot. But with that being said, it does not feel bad in hand. It does have a decent weight to it. It is definitely handle heavy, but it's not obscenely so. As you guys can see there, the action is really great on this thing. Right out of the box, it's pretty daggum good. Get in close up, take a look at this carbon fiber. So you have the QSP logoed pivot that we're used to seeing on their more premium knives, and this aluminum foil carbon fiber is absolutely well done. It is contoured slightly and chamfered very nicely. Looks like we are looking at T6 and T8 hardware. Really nice job on the flipper jimping. You've got that one jimp right there that just really grabs a hold of the finger. Open pillar construction with standoffs. We do not have flat screws, but we do have an inset pocket clip. So I would like to have seen them use some flat head screws on that, but you got plenty of room still there, so not really a game changer, or not really a deal breaker, whatever you want to call it. Pocket clip's got a good bit of strength to it. Thumb stud actuation, some more jimping there on the back. We'll talk about that here in just a second. Really nicely done, again, from QSP. Perfectly centered. Lockup is dead on. A really beautiful belt satin here. Then you have a hand satin on the flats. There's your QSP logo there. Really nice, really interesting thumb studs. I like that design, that kind of crown design there. Opposite side here, you just have the blade steel logo there. Apologize for all that light flashing, but really nice job on the sharpening here. Again, same thing here. Really great job on that sharpening. Take a look at our tip here. Let's get it focused in. Tip looks to be spot on. And our plunge grind is pretty daggone good. I mean, because you have the finger choil, it really doesn't matter as much with your plunge grind, but I would like to see that end a little bit later, or end a little bit earlier. But we are ending about right there, so still got plenty of room. But again, you got that finger choil there, so no big deal on that go. Again, ergonomics on this thing are great. Feels pretty daggone good in the hand. It is a good size blade here. You've got, again, just a little over 8 inches for overall length. The flipper does keep you pinned back a little bit on the handle, but again, with it having that little bit of extra length there on the handle, you don't really mind that. You got a thumb ramp here with really nice functional jimping, and then you have a finger choil here that's a little on the small side, but it's kind of you can kind of get right in the middle on it, and you still have plenty of room to keep away from that blade. But then you also have really nice functional jimping right there on the flipper itself, on the face of the flipper, so you can get in on that and use that kind of as a landing pad for your finger. It gives you a really nice, good controlled handle on the knife. Again, ergonomics, great. Action is great. Thumb studs work very, very well. Detent's tuned pretty perfect for everything, whether you want to use the flipper or whether you want to use the thumb studs or reverse flick. It works in all ways. This is actually the giveaway knife for members only the members giveaway for this month, for January. So this is going to a one of the lucky members of the channel. So yeah, I don't really have a whole lot more to talk about on the knife. It is a fantastically well done blade. We'll go ahead and jump into the last bit here, which is checking the hardware. And I do believe it is T6 and T8. So let's go ahead and grab our T6 here. QSP always does a really great job on their tooling for their hardware, so I really have no issues with it here today. And looks like, yeah, everything looks good there. So I don't think I talked about the lanyard hole there, but we do have a lanyard hole. Again, really nice. There you can see that contouring on that. It is kind of a shadow box scale a little bit, so you do have that. I don't think we talked about that either. So so there you can see that the liners do protrude slightly from the scales. So you do have a bit of a shadow box, which is really cool. The good thing about that, the one really good thing about having those type of scales is it is very easy to make your own scales, or to have someone make scales for you. So if you want to do a different type of carbon fiber, or you want to do micarta or whatever, if you wanted to change out your scales, you could certainly do so. And getting scales made, or making scales that are like this, would be a relatively easy venture. So yeah, all right, well, I appreciate y'all for watching. That's all I've got for you on this one. As always, please remember to be kind, be humble, and be EDC. Y'all take care.